in the chat if you're not on video. Grateful to have you guys on here. Welcome or welcome back to the IPA call. IPA stands for income producing activities. That means that if you're on this call, you are making money, or you will be very, very soon. All right. Who here has already made money because of these calls? Like just because a tip, something, just all of us, right? So congratulations to each and every single one of you. Today's going to be a really special one. Cindy and Lindsay have something that they've been working hard on. They're going to unveil. It's going to make everyone a lot more money really fast. It's going to be really cool. So it's going to be great. So before we dive into that, just a couple of housekeeping stuff. So first of all, is that what is an IPA call? IPA stands for income producing activity. So if we have time, depends. We'll give the time to the training, of course. But if there is, then we want to hear from you with your income producing activities. I see Tammy Pear on my screen, and she has to share today if we have the time to, because she's enrolled 6 people in their first couple of days, and I'm like, I want to know that, you know. So, but in a bit, you can just hit the raise hand button, just like Sunny Yang did, and it's in reactions on your Zoom. Raise your hand. We'll go down that line there. And all of this is surrounded by our simple system. So we teach people how to really just be able to take what you have already on social media and turn it into a business for yourself. So if you haven't launched your business yet, by hitting your pinned post on Facebook, by going through the 7-day launch, like what we're going to share today is not going to replace that. This is an add-on to accelerate it. So if you haven't launched yet, be sure to launch that. And once you've launched, everything we do every single day is going around the magic. And the magic really is this daily income producing activity tracker. These trackers are found in your team board. So if you don't have it, go to your boards or talk to one of your coaches, mentors. They can link you to this. But as you go through this, it's going to amplify and it's going to really expand your business. All right. So we have a lot to cover today. We also have a lot of people. Remember, all of what we're doing today is geared towards Punta Cana. Who here is excited to be able to celebrate with us? By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but we actually have a new flyer for this call because we want to make sure everyone is seeing Punta Cana and everything. So let me grab this for you so you guys can see this. But it's going to be awesome. So we have people that have already qualified. I think about Shauna Carroll. I think about Gina Hallmark, for example. We have people that are qualifying. Yesterday, I shouted out Adela Sanchez went manager, hit another check to go there. Melissa Steinhauer was able to go manager, was able to get another check there. We also have Eva Chavez went vice president, it had another check there as well too. So this thing is driving forward. So it's going nuts. All right. So, and I know we have a lot of people and a lot of things that are going on. So I'd love to open up this opportunity before we dive into the bulk of everything. Any of our amazing leaders, do you have things that you want to share? People you want to shout out as well too? And I'll toss it over to you guys.
I will just say that if Michelle is on, she's a new brand partner and she hopped on yesterday. I was really proud of her. She already has her first customer and she is selling through her 10-pack. So congratulations, Michelle. Hopefully she's on. I'm not sure. She's a teacher. So I know she is a busy bee, but this is it, guys. Part of the system is getting on these calls, or as Michelle does, she watches the replay when she can't get on. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's go. Lindsay?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out. Well, for 2 reasons. Heather Snell just got her first brand partner in South Africa. Super exciting. Big shout out to Amelia and Monique for helping. That was, just, I love that we truly are a team and a company that we just, it doesn't matter if we are, directly impacted financially. We are just here to help each other, to guide each other. And we're just super, super grateful for all hands on deck, especially when we are opening these new countries in our team and building in these new countries. So super excited for Heather, as well as I just saw right before I got on here, and I haven't had a chance to message her yet, but I just saw it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Heather. I don't know if we have any other birthdays today, but we always want to wish people happy birthday. So if it's your birthday or if it's somebody you know it's your birthday, please put it in the comments like it's my birthday today, because we want to celebrate you. So happy birthday, Heather. We're super excited for you.
Happy birthday, Heather. And I'll tell you whose birthday it is. I don't know if it'll do it because no, it's not going to do it because I have my virtual screen. It's my little special needs puppy's birthday today, you guys. He, if you don't know anything about little Willie, we took him in as a foster, and turns out he has a inoperable brain tumor on his brain stem. And we weren't sure, how long he would make it. And he's still here a year later. So happy birthday to Willie, right? But
Willie.
I know he's sleeping right here next to me. But I also wanted to give a shout out. I don't think she's on right now. She does work full time. But when she watches it on the replay, I want to give a special shout out to Miss Courtney Stensrud. Girlfriend hit ultimate last week, which is a big, big deal in our compensation plan. What that means is that Courtney has essentially maxed out and unlocked the entire compensation plan, all the different ways we get paid for life, which is a big, big deal here. If you are new here, what that means is in a lot of other companies, you have to hit and maintain every single month different benchmarks in order to collect off of different layers of volume. Here, once you unlock that forever, you get paid on all your volume for the rest of time, which is pretty remarkable because life can happen. Life is allowed to happen to you, and you don't have to worry that you're not going to get paid on all the volume that's there. So congratulations to Courtney. She's absolutely crushing it with customers and converting customers into brand partners, which is the name of the game. I would say that's something that we have the ability to do very, very well here at Partner Co, because people get on our products and they absolutely love them. So anyways, congratulations, Courtney. We love you. That's it.
Congrats, Courtney. Come on. If you're not ultimate yet, by the way, is anyone here not yet ultimate? If you don't know what it is, more than likely you're not ultimate. Put a 1 in the comments if that's the case. And it's not a weird question. It's we want to highlight who you are so we can help you get there. That is like mission number 1 to make sure you lock that in. So huge. Wendy, you're going ultimate. Jan, you're going ultimate. All right. I know Jan's on a mission to do that. So make that every single person. I've been with this comp plan for 13 years. I will promise you this. I've never, ever, ever met a situation where a partner wanted to go ultimate and they didn't. It always happens. All right. So if you want it, reach out to somebody, reach out to a coach, mentor, be like, oh, ultimate, what do I do? We'll help you to figure it out. All right. So that's your challenge for today. We got some cool things going on today, Cindy and Lindsay. You guys have been working super, super hard. And guys, if you know, I love the leadership here because everyone has such giftings and talents. And Cindy and Lindsay, we have already benefited from the many different systems and everything that they've built. But I love that they're constantly innovating. And what they're really good at is they're really good at taking complicated things and making it really simplified for the newest person that actually works. And it's scalable and it doesn't feel weird. So you guys have been looking at AbVantage. You put something together and you guys are going to share it with us today. Is that what's going on? Okay. I'm talking to you guys.
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, let's first talk about AbVantage really quickly. If you have tried AbVantage, I want you to put a me in the comments. If you've tried AbVantage and you've had an incredible result already, I want you to put me, and then I want to know what your result is, okay? Put it in the comments. Because if you've not tried AbVantage, then I would highly, highly recommend you go get you some, okay? Because we market this as a kind of like a belly fat blaster, right? Belly, waist, that stubborn visceral fat. But we've actually seen some remarkable benefits that are outside of that. I'm looking at you, Donna Sambula. If you have not seen her before and after pictures of this right here, my gosh, we had no idea that skin tightening would be a benefit of this, and yet we are seeing it happen in real time, which is so cool, you guys. Because as people are losing weight, right, we're going to have that loose skin as a result. So this is a great way to help manage that, okay? So the other thing about AbVantage is it is an incredible price point. Before we kind of talk about what we've put into place here, I want to just share with you very quickly how I came into the industry. And I'm going to strip it down real quick, okay? I came into the industry to sell a 10 PV product. Put 10 PV in the comments, okay? 10 PV, meaning 10 in personal volume. I sold one thing, it was 10 PV. The PV for one single canister of AbVantage, I believe, is 25 PV. Is that correct? Yes, 25 PV. So we did, you guys, we did millions in sales with a 10 PV product because it was a low price point. Put low price point in the chat. Okay, I like to call it a no permission price point, meaning that they don't have to go and discuss their finances with a spouse, a partner. They don't have to really think long and hard if this is something that fits within their budget. And that right there can create a massive, massive social seller, especially when the results are remarkable, which we're already seeing in all of us, right? So as we were thinking about all of the possibilities and potential with this product right here, we started thinking about how this has the ability to be an incredible gateway product. Okay, put gateway product into the chats. What do we mean by that? We mean it gets them in the door, okay? Gets them in the door with a product that they're going to love, they're going to get results, and it's a low price point, right? And it gets them on this call right here. So we have been just kind of chewing on this for a little bit. We wanted to make sure that people had really good results. We're always very careful about what we systemize. We wanted to make sure the product delivered, and it has. It really has. So Lindsay and I started, we have a really good relationship with Greg and Lanika Scott. They've personally profited $40 million in this industry, meaning they have profited, not sales. They have profited into their bank account $40 million in this industry. They're here at Partner Co. And we've developed a relationship with them. They're the ones that we are partnering with as well. They will be with their teams in Punta Cana on our team retreat. So you guys will get to meet them. They're incredible humans. And we started talking to them a little bit about what they are doing with AbVantage. And they are taking this product and they are just running full speed ahead with it because of all the reasons I just mentioned, okay? So Lindsay and I, being Lindsay and I, we're like, how do we take this product? And it was actually very complicated. What you're going to see is very simple, but Lindsay and I, we've been working on this for many, many, many man hours because we don't want to diminish the value of our drops, right? We're big believers in having a product that the main thing stays the main thing. And we believe so wholeheartedly in the results of the drops, of the delivery mechanism of the drops, all of these things. So we're thinking about how do we launch this product in a way that doesn't diminish the value of the drops, but also opens the door for this gateway product. Absolutely, Bonnie. The drops heal as well. They definitely, definitely do. So what we've put together and what we're going to share with you today, and we want to invite you to do this alongside us. Lindsay and I are going to be doing this as well. We don't put anything forward that we're not willing to do ourselves. So we're going to invite you to do this AbVantage BLITZ with us over the next 7 days. And I want to know who's in. Put I'm in the comments if you are willing, you are coachable, and you are super hungry to really make strides in your business, okay? So before we open up what we've done, Lindsay, is there anything that you want to add into this?
So, just one thing, because you covered it, and sorry if you guys can hear the hammering in my house right now, really loud. So that's why I keep muting. I will just say that AbVantage is one of those products that, the stories are really starting to come in right now, big time. And I would highly recommend flooding our community groups with the stories, flooding, whether it's Wellness 360, Drop Revolution, wherever, you might have your own, you might have your teams, whatever. Just flood them all with everything about AbVantage, because here's what's going to start happening. Just before this call, I got a message from one of my customers. It literally says, I'm going to read it right now. Hey, cutie, hope you're having a great morning. Can you add AbVantage to my next order? That is what's going to start happening to every single one of us. People are going to want to add this product to their subscription. All right. And the stories that you guys are bringing forward are so incredible. No stories too small, no stories too big. It can literally be something as simple as, I got started with AbVantage today and I am so excited. It doesn't have to be a result. Literally just what your experience, your story, your journey through the product. That is what selling is all about. It's storytelling. It's bringing people on a journey with you. It's solving a problem for other people. And it's really important that as we start to see these different results, right? Donna's, her neck, like that is, I didn't even think about that. I've lost 51 pounds and I say all the time, I'm so annoyed with this, but I need to take a picture because I know it's going to start tightening up. Like Donna's, take your pictures, take pictures of everything. Measure things, right? It's so important that you have a story through the journey as well. But AbVantage really is a product. We know what the drops do. And this team massively sells the drops and sells them well and does really, really well with solving problems for people with the drops. When you take AbVantage and you put it with the drops, or there are some people that are going to say to you, I can't do the drops, right? Has anybody ever had anybody say, I can't afford the drops? Okay. This is what we're about to show you, right? Like Cindy said, we're really just going to bring people in with this AbVantage product. And then when we get them around the campfire, we get them in the community, they're going to start to feel other things. Cindy got started with a $0 startup and a 10 PV product, and she has created millions in this industry. Would you like to have Cindy McKnight on your team? Yes. Who wouldn't, right? So it's so important that we really know we have something so special right now that we can really, really allow more people to come into our circle. And that's what this is all about.
Yeah, so before we get into it, quick challenge for every single one of you on here, all 82 of you who are watching live in the Zoom, all of you who are watching live in the groups right now, and all of you who catch this replay. Here's your challenge, okay? If you either have AbVantage on the way, you just started taking it, or you have any result, even if you don't have a picture yet, it doesn't matter, okay? Don't overthink this. Your challenge is to flood your group with your result, right? Or something you're excited about with AbVantage, okay? If you are down a pound, if you have skin tightening in your neck, it doesn't even matter. Your challenge is you're going to go and put something in your group about AbVantage. This is a very, very powerful part of this entire blitz that we're about to show you, okay? Because this is going to give third-party validation to all the people that you add to your groups. They're going to see all of the different results that people are having. They're more likely to follow through in buying the product or joining you in business, okay? First thing we do when we're going to buy something off of Amazon, I don't know about you, but I'm checking the reviews, right? So what you guys are doing is you are creating real-time reviews. Put that in the chats. Real-time reviews in these different groups, okay? And then it's not just you telling your customer, potential customer, how amazing it is. They get to go and read the real-time reviews themselves, okay? That's what these groups are designed to do, by the way, is to create real-time reviews. So each and every one of you plays a huge, crucial role in these groups because I love James, but people in Wellness 360 know that he's pretty invested in his business here, right? People love us, but they know that we're pretty invested. It's important that we all come together and we create these real-time reviews, okay? All right, so let's jump into it. All right, James, Louie, whoever is running the tech today, I don't know. Would you mind
I got you.
opening up one of the boards? It doesn't even matter which one. Perfect. AbVantage BLITZ, okay? It is both in the Revolution boards and the Warrior movement. So wherever you're at, you're going to find it, okay? So we have 7 days of this AbVantage BLITZ. So let's go ahead and Lindsay, why don't you kick us off with day 1?
Okay, perfect. So what we're all going to do is you can see we have a post right here, color block. If you do not know what a color block is, make sure you reach out to your sponsor, to your coach. But all it is you are typing out at the very top of Facebook. It says, what's on your mind, right? You're going to actually type out these words. You don't want to take a screenshot of this picture. This is really important because when you type this out, you are telling Facebook what it is and who you want to really target with what you're writing out here, okay? So you're going to type this out. You know I love my drops, ... When I saw what this new fat burner does and the price, jaw dropped. Want to see? Right? And then there are these little colors at the very bottom. When you type this out on Facebook, you're going to see these little colors. Those are your color blocks. Just pick your color. All right. And then it's going to make, as you can see, this little black box around what I typed. We call that a color block. All right. So that is your first post that you are going to want to put up today. Now it's really important. This is going to be the really important part. Who knows what I'm about to say? So what do we do before we're gonna make this post? Anybody know? I know you know. Who knows?
Sandwich.
There you go. All right. So it's so important that you engage. All right. The reason why you want to engage before this post is because you want as many people as possible to get their eyeballs on this. All right. So those of you that have been here a minute, I'm going to talk to you first. Anybody that has said, I really want the drops, I really want to get this product, and they haven't yet. Customers that already do have the products, okay, that do love them, you're engaging. Somebody that said, I wish I could, but I can't afford it. Engaging. All right. You are absolutely wanting to engage with everybody. I recommend write a list. So go and look at your different posts from the past, anybody that liked it, anybody that commented. You can also go into your messenger and you're going to search in your messenger. You can search drops. Can you guys hear that? It's really loud if you can. You search drops, all right, in your messenger, and then you're going to see whoever you've talked to about drops. You can search expensive. Maybe somebody said it's too expensive. Search that in your messenger. See any of those people, right? Gather a list of people. If they've liked, commented, anything, write their names down and go engage with them before you put this post up. And then right after you put this post up, engage with some more people. All right. Maybe you have dream team people. Maybe you have people that have been watching you. I'm going to tell you guys, Cindy and I, we have a friend that just got started with us. She's not on here today. She's not on here yet, right? But she just got started with us in the business. She's been watching us for a year. She's created millions in the industry. She's amazing. And AbVantage is what has brought her here. Okay. So it's really important that you guys go dream team people, write a list of them, engage, engage, engage before you get this post up and after. Now, Cindy, for those people that have been here for a minute, that already have a pinned post at the top of their page, are they pinning this post today?
No way. Okay, so the thing about Facebook that's important for you to know, and sometimes it changes, and sometimes I've seen people be able to do this, but for the most part, once you unpin a post, Facebook does not let you repin it. So we don't want you to lose that energy that you have in your pinned post. Most of you who have a pinned post have 20 or more comments on it. I would call that energy, meaning when somebody goes to your page, they're able to see that there's some demand there, right? Whether we like it or not, we're a bunch of followers. And if we notice a bunch of other people wanting something, it makes us want it too, right? So we don't want you to lose that energy behind your pinned post. Now,
Okay.
if you explode on this
Yeah.
post, all right, what I
gonna...
will say is if it outperforms, would you agree, Lindsay, if it outperforms your original pinned post, at that point, I will give you my blessing and my permission and my go do your thing, right? Not that you need any of those things. But I would say if it outperforms your original pinned post, that tells you something. That tells you that your particular network and audience is high demand for this product, and it gives you information. We're always kind of trying to get a pulse on our networks. So if it outperforms your pinned post, I would say at that point you can repin it. And that might tell you, hey, maybe I should move on in with AbVantage long term. So yes. One thing I wanted to say too about what Lindsay was saying, we say on average about 15 minutes of engagement sandwich. I will tell you, the more time you spend engaging with all of the people who have ever so much as liked your pinned post or a product post, ever been in a conversation with, I would say now is the time to really go all in with engaging. As long as you can stomach it, before and after you put this post up, it is going to perform better. Okay, so this is, I would not just throw this post up haphazardly. Okay, I would really spend some time. All right, Linz.
Yeah, and to answer Shauna's question, so she asked, can the pin post be edited? Yes, your pin post can be edited. However, I would recommend this being a separate thing. I would recommend this being a separate post. Watch what it does. Like Cindy said, if it absolutely takes off and it's like, holy crap, this is outperforming my pinned post, then yes, you could definitely switch them, or you can edit your post at the top. I do recommend this being separate. Just watch what this does in your network. All right. Let's see what your network loves and doesn't, right? My network loves the drops. They love watching me put they love it. Your network may love the drops, right? Again, we're talking about social selling, social marketing, how we're bringing people in, and then what we're showing them inside of the community pages. There is definitely a method to this, right? So it's important to know what your network is looking for, which is why we say, Cindy's saying, massively engage, because when you put this post out there, it could be that it is what your network wants, right? They want to know, what's this fat burner that's a great price? That could be what your network wants. All right. So it's important to kind of have a little experiment here. And I wouldn't mess with your pin post yet. I would have this be completely separate. And then, like we said, if it just massively explodes, you could pin it. You could change it out if that's what your network loves. So
I want to answer some questions really quick in the chats before we move on here. A pinned post, Adriana, it means you have the ability to, my dogs are barking. You have the ability to take any post that you put onto social media and you click those little 3 dots on the post and you can pin it to the top of your newsfeed, meaning that it always stays at the top. So when you make another post, it doesn't bump it out of that top spot. Thank you, James. Yes, right there. Perfect. Another question is that just so you are aware, when you make this color block post for the AbVantage, you are not going to unpin your original post. You are not going to pin this one unless, put unless in the comments, okay? I saw Pam, I saw you said you only had like 12 likes, 6 comments, unless it outperforms your pinned post. Okay, if it outperforms your pinned post, that gives you an important piece of information. It might be the product that your network is going to go crazy over, which is a good thing. Okay. Yep. All right. Perfect. Okay. So let's open up the boards.
Yeah. I do just want to say that we've talked to the people that have been here for a minute, new people,
yes.
Brand new people. It's really important that you launch. You can see now how important a launch is and getting your pinned post up at the top of your page. The reason why is exactly what we're talking about. When somebody goes to your page, we're going to teach you throughout your launch how to drive traffic, how to drive people to you and to your product that you have that is a solution to their problems, okay? When they go to your page, when we're driving this traffic to you, we want them at the very top of your page to see this pinned post. It's really important. So if you're brand new here and you have not launched yet, it's really important. I would say today's the day. Get launched. We're here with you. All right. It's super important that you do that so that you can be a part of this blitz. You can drive this with us. Okay. So if you're brand new, make sure you get launched. And then you can dive into this blitz, okay?
All right, perfect. So that's day 1. Let's move on to day 2. And actually, Lindsay, I don't think we've updated what's in day 2, but we will. Okay, so you're going to follow up first with anybody who didn't buy, okay? Maybe they liked your post, they didn't respond. It's just that before I go make this post and completely sell out, I just want to touch base with you. You want to claim some of this AbVantage before I open it up to everyone else. I just don't want to drop the ball and miss you if you do. Follow-up is king, okay? It just is. There's so much fortune in the follow-up. This is a really simple, easy, non-spammy way. Most often people don't follow through just because they got distracted and they got busy, right? It's not because they didn't want the product. All right, so let's go to, if you back out of that, James, this is going to be another color block, but we haven't updated it. So this is the drops right here. Oh, no, we did.
We did.
You
Yeah.
did. You must have did this when I wasn't looking. You're amazing. Why don't you talk about it, Liz?
Okay, so what's really important, like Cindy said about follow-up, is again, it comes back to multiple exposures. This is all about multiple exposures, everything you're doing. So it's super important that not only do you follow up, but you're exposing your network over and over again. Again, engagement sandwich helps big time because it's going to drive those eyeballs to it first. So day 2, you're going to say, wow, I wasn't expecting so many of you to want this fat burner. People losing inches in 1 week. They are going fast. First come, first serve. All right. Again, it's just, they thought about it. They saw your post yesterday. Now they see this today. They're like, oh crap, I meant to reach out to Kathy. Oh crap, I saw Kevin's post. I need to reach out to him. Okay. So again, people are busy. You're just hitting them over and over again with these multiple exposures. Anything else you want to add there, Cindy?
Engagement sandwich here too. Okay, so there's 2 different options. Just go whichever one you like better. Just remember to type it out. Same as the first post. Facebook recognizes words, keywords, and also it favors a color block post where you're typing it out versus a graphic like this with just a bunch of words. It's not going to push it out the same through the algorithm. So that's really important that you guys are typing this out. If it doesn't fit and you lose the color block, you guys don't overthink this. Just make it shorter. Abbreviate a word, take out an emoji, just get it to fit inside of that color block. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to day 3, and then you guys can go through the rest yourself. This is when you're going to start to see AbVantage testimonials, okay? The goal is, and this is kind of something for you guys to keep in mind too, the goal is to collect testimonies, right? We're great story collectors. We're always collecting stories. So take your before pictures, by the way, okay? We're collecting testimonials with the goal of developing 6 weeks of content with the AbVantage for the people who want to move forward with AbVantage. Okay, so if you have a testimony, if you have been taking pictures, I'm going to ask that you be super, super courageous. We talked about courage yesterday. And start to share those into your particular groups. Okay, so this is where we're going to start to move into testimonials. You're going to see some text, you're going to see some pictures, and we're just going to do this over the next few days. Okay, so let's get into, while we have a little bit of time left, Lindsay, why don't we get into the response scripts?
The script, yep.
Yeah. If you back out of that, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So we have 2 different sets of scripts. We have scripts for people who want to send a link, and we also have scripts for people who have them on hand. Okay. There's no right and wrong. There's preference. Okay. The links, you don't have to be a part of the distribution process. You send a link, it shoots right from partner code to your end customer. The ones on hand, I will argue that there's value to that too, because we develop, kind of a finite amount. I only have 4 left. Who wants it, right? We're able to create scarcity and FOMO, and we do see a lot of follow through happen when you have them on hand. Just so you guys know, right now, because they're controlling inventory and trying to figure out and forecast, how much we're going to need in the future, you're only allowed to get 8 a day. All right. So what people are doing who want to have them on hand, Greg and Lanika's team, they are getting 4 2-packs a day. And I will tell you, they're blowing out of them. They have like a 30 canister challenge right now, and people are they're moving them. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to really quick, I want to add something just so you guys know. Cindy and I did as an organization in our previous company with a product at the same price point as AbVantage, 50 million in sales in 16 months, having them on hand, right? Saying to people, I only have 2 left. Are you wanting this? I only have 3 left. Are you wanting this? I know Cindy did millions with a 10 PV product by having it in her hand. I only have these 3 left. So there is a lot of value to having these on hand. I just wanted to really stress that. I know we've got a lot on the way, so it's important to have some on hand. If you want that, like that FOMO, right? People really, that was the word I was looking for. People really, really, they're like, it's the scarcity. Oh, you only have that. Okay. Yes. Give it to me now. Versus here's a link, and then it sits there and they're like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Life gets in the way. Right.
Right. Yeah. And just to give you guys an idea of the breakdown, if I remember correctly, you can get 8 of them for $288 for 8 of them. We're selling them for on hand $65 flat. That includes taxes, shipping. And what that turns out to be is, I think it's $455. So there's like $167 profit margin there. And that's taking into account shipping and all of the different things. Okay. So again, to get 8, you're going to get 4 2-packs right now. And that's $288. And then you turn around and you'll make $455. if I remember that correctly. Just to give you guys an idea, $20 profit per canister. You're probably going to sell through them much quicker than somebody who's sending a link, because you go from having a finite amount, you only have 4 left, to you can get this whenever you want. Here's the link forever and ever and for all time. We've done a lot with both options, okay? But there are pros and cons to each one, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's just open up the links. All right, okay. James, remind me again, is this the same in the warrior movement? For instance, the do this first, is that
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is really important, you guys. Okay. Let's say that somebody says, I'm interested, and you're going to go message them. Okay. You're going to do this first. Put this in the comments. Do this first. All right. You are going to add them to your customer group, whether that's the Drop Revolution or Wellness 360, doesn't even matter. You're going to go and you're going to add them to the customer group before you even send that first message. Remember the challenge when we first got on? What is the challenge? Everybody's going to go put out a real-time review into your customer group. So I want you to think about this. From your person who's asking more information, you add them to the group, and then you're going to send them a message. They're going to see all these real-time reviews. It's going to help you, boo-boo, okay? All right, so you're going to add them to your customer group first, and then you're going to send them the first message here, okay? Let's go to 1A. So this is just taking into account all they did was like it. All they did was hit that like button or that heart button. They didn't even comment. So many likes and loves, they get missed. And you guys, that is somebody just opening the door a little bit and you're about to barge it down, okay? So you're going to add them to your customer group and you're just going to say, hey, thank you so much for the love of my post. Just in case you were interested in the AbVantage Fat Burner, I've invited you to a group called your customer group, so I can tag you on a quick 2-minute video on how and why it works. As a bonus, you'll see thousands of mind-blowing testimonials in there as well. Here's a quick 2-minute video. You guys, this video right here, it does not link to YouTube. It does not link to Vimeo. It links to a video inside the group, which is why it's important that you invite them and add them first. Okay, but got it in the comments. This is a great video that corporate put out. It's beautifully done and just really, really adds a credibility to the product that we're putting out onto social media. Okay. All right. Let's see. Lindsay, you want to talk about the rest of it, or you want to just kind of let them go through it?
Yeah, I think if you want to open up, let's just open them up quickly. Maybe James 1B, you guys can just see, we've got everything that you guys need. Cindy really talked about the group, making sure you get them in there. Yep. That's going to be 1B. When they say, hey, I want some information, they raise their hand. 2 is, they respond, yes. Okay, perfect. So you guys can really walk through this. It's very similar to our drop system. So you can see they're going to really mirror each other. What I will say is inside of the group, one thing that I am seeing with a lot of people is, because this product, especially in the Drop Revolution, I'm seeing it in Wellness 360 as well, is because of this product. We have a lot of buzz and a lot of people wanting to add this product to the drops, right? So they want to add it to the drops, or they're wanting it alone. I really want to encourage you guys, if they want to add it to the drops, if there are any questions that come about, or if you're like, I don't know, like what to say, I don't know to respond to this, keep in mind that when we do these boards, when we put these scripts together, it has to be very simple and it has to be very one-dimensional for a reason, right? This is just for AbVantage, but you are going to have people that are going to ask, well, can I add it to the drops, or can I do this? If you're like, I don't know what to say, guys, please use ChatGPT to help you. Okay. Cindy, I know, has done an amazing training on this. We've talked about this a lot, but if you have, as you're growing through, right? Put growing in the comments. We're all growing through this. This is a new product for all of us. These are new scripts for all of us, which is amazing and exciting and fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun. It is okay for you to say to somebody, I'm new, or this product's new. Let me grab that question. That's a great question. This is a new product. Let me figure that answer out for you. That's a great question. I'm brand new here. Let me bring in my, sponsor. I'm looking at Leah, right? Leah's brand new. I'm brand new here. Let me bring in, Donna, my mom, really quick. She's been doing this for a while. She might have the answer here. Let me bring in, Cindy and Lindsay. They, I know, have done huge things with this product in the industry, and I want to make sure that I help you in the right way, right? If you're new, please make sure that you're reaching out, because we're all growing together through this. So we want to help you. But if you are like, I just don't know what to answer here and I can't get somebody at this moment, use ChatGPT. It will be your best friend and it will really help you answer in a great way. But no, you're going to have a lot of people that want to add it to the products they're already using. You're going to have a lot of people that want to try it by itself. All of it is great. And just go through these boards, you guys, and really start to, understand. But my recommendation is to just go with your hair on fire. That is the fun part. That is the exciting part. We talked about that yesterday. Get excited about what you're doing with your life and these products and helping people, and you're going to absolutely crush it.
So a couple of questions in the chat. Gina, do we offer them the cheaper cost to become a partner or subscribe? You certainly can. This is going to be personal preference. It depends on what your goal is. If you have some on hand that you're looking to move, I'm not in my usual spot today. My phone keeps dropping. Then you can do that. Or you can get them in the door, right? And we can get them in the door to our community, to this call right here. They can get it at a cheaper price. And they could start with either a few canisters of the AbVantage or the drops in AbVantage. There's lots of different ways and directions that you guys can choose to go with this for sure.
We can train more on that tomorrow, because
yeah.
I always offer the membership and fall back on a customer. That is my number one thing. I offer coming in, member, partner, you get the deeper discount. And if they're like, I don't want to do that, I want to just, get it one time, then I fall back on a customer. So we can train more on that tomorrow.
Yes. And Pam, I know that you put, I have people not on Facebook or any social media. How do we share with them? I do believe this video is in the Share app, and I actually found this video on the Partner Co. YouTube. So you could send them via text, the YouTube link, or right from the Share app. You could do that. There was one last question I didn't want to miss. Where did it go? Let's see. I know. Start today. Somebody put start today, 9 a.m. What time should I do this? Whatever time that you can fit into your day to go and massively engage before and after is what I would say. I wouldn't worry about the time necessarily. I would just say at a time that you have some real time to invest in massively engaging, like we first talked about when we jumped on. Jan, I didn't see your question. Let's see. James, do you see Jan's question there?
I am looking.
Yeah.
If they accept invite to group, do they see AbVantage video or drops first?
Well, the cool thing that we have about the scripting, that was a really good question. The cool thing about the scripting is we tested this out, and when we invite somebody to the group, when they click on that video that's already embedded into your scripting, when they click on it, there will be an accept invitation window that pops up. They click accept and it brings them right to the video of AbVantage. So they're going to see it when they are clicking on that
Yeah.
link. So that's why it's important that you invite them first. That way, when they click on that link, that accept invitation is right there in their face. Okay. All right. I think we got most of the questions. Oh, somebody asked, do we comment on each other's stuff? I have mixed feelings on that. I think sometimes it's great. I think that there are certain situations where it's great, but our goal is to really get you guys real interest in organic engagement. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to train the Facebook algorithm. Okay, put algorithm in the comments, train the Facebook algorithm. And when we start commenting on each other's stuff, what we're telling the algorithm is that's all we want to see. We only want to see things about fat burning and AbVantage. So then all we see is each other. When our goal with this engagement sandwich is to actually break free of the partner co-circle and have new eyeballs on your stuff. So I'm actually going to say no. If you see it pop up into your feed and you want to give a little love, or you have a testimony that you have and that will help in a genuine way, yes. But I wouldn't drop this in all the chats necessarily, because we're going to mess up the intention of this post right here, and that's to get real interest stirring. And if you spend time on the engagement sandwich, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see somebody that you just brought into the business and they don't have any comments on it, yes, we want it moving. We want it to get love. We want it to, but again, like Cindy said, the goal is to get other people, right? The goal is to get real eyeballs on it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Can we give Cindy and Lindsay the biggest love in the chat, guys? Who here is pumped and fired up and you're like, wow. Like literally, this is $1 million, multi-million dollar game plan, guys. So thank you. Thank you. And our biggest thanks back to them is to run this and to have amazing testimonials. So, oh my gosh. Cindy, Lindsay, any last words?
I just want to say, have fun with it. Guys, don't overthink this. Don't get in your head. If you're like, I don't know, just have fun. I'm looking at Eric Minter. That is like the name of his game, is just have fun. Go do it messy. If it's not exactly to plan, who cares, right? This isn't that serious. We take our business very serious, but we don't take ourselves very serious. We have fun. And that's how this works, okay? Get excited, have fun. Just do this with your team and go with your hair on fire, and it will all work out. And if you have questions and you do it messy and you mess up, everything is figure outable and fixable. So love you guys. Go crush it.
There we go. Couple quick things. Gina, sorry, there's no time today. We love you, sister. Tomorrow, please. So tomorrow, come back. Be sure to capture part 2 of this training. This training is, we're now just putting everything onto the Champions Network YouTube, just because it's getting crazy in the groups. So get your people that didn't watch this to be sure to watch this. All right. So this is already up there. Thursday, by the way, if you like this, we're going to have Cindy and Lindsay doing a drop talk for the entire group as well too. This is posted in all the customer groups too. So as your people come in, this is great. And I'm sure you guys they're going to do amazing on this. You guys already know. So take advantage of all of that. And last quick announcement is right after this, we have our Breakfast of Champions call with Amelia B. Harper. So if you're catching a personal development, do that as well too. So on that, we'll do a quick prayer here. So 5 minutes on the clock. So if that's for you, stay on. If not, feel free to hop off as well too. Father, simple today. Rain on us tongues of fire, just like in the day of Pentecost. I just feel fire emojis everywhere, and I just see fire literally amongst every single person, and have that amplify the giftings that they have, Lord. Have that amplify their confidence, have that really be able to help them go into today and be able to have different spiritual eyes in their heart, to be able to see the right people, to be able to deliver the right message, to not do things out of fear, but out of absolute faith, to be able to step into the call that you have into their life, that when they speak, people feel you and they feel inspired and they're delivered and they're free from not just fat, but so many more things as well too. And have that be like when there's a big fire that actually it draws people in. It literally sucks people into their vortex, Lord. So have that draw into every single champion that's here today. We thank you for all of this in Jesus' name. Amen. Talk soon, guys.
What a great training. Thank you.
Have a great